I came across this clip on Instagram where the host of this podcast that I love said that your spouse is supposed to be your corner man. And when I saw it, I just cringed because while I know it was coming from a place of love and it was well-intentioned and it's a beautiful ideal, it's very dangerous rhetoric and it's even idolatrous, and I want to tell you why. So first of all, what is a corner man? In boxing, there's a couple different cornermen. There's a chief second who's basically like your coach. He's giving you strategy. He's telling you, not to drop your hands, to work your jab, get inside on them, things like that. And you also have your cut man who's going to help you with your wounds, right? They bind up your wounds. His idea was basically that your wife should be that for you. That when you come home from a long day, you shouldn't have to sit in the driveway for 5-10 minutes and be like, man, I don't want to go in that house because she's going to dump on me, instead of nurturing me and doing what a cornerman might do, which is, give me some strategy so I can have a better day tomorrow and maybe bind up my wounds and help heal my broken heart. The reason why I say that's idolatrous and why that's dangerous is because that's not her job. That's God's job, and that's a job that he wants to have. The problem with expecting that from your wife is that when she can't deliver on that because she was never designed to, you end up having resentment. You end up thinking, man, I must have married the wrong person, man. The person on the podcast told me my wife should be my corner man. Why ain't she this for me? Say you are one of those husbands dreading going in the house. You're dreading going in the house because essentially you're like, man, this lady is going to dump on me some of her problems. She's going to be frustrated about the kids. She's going to be having all this other stuff. And essentially she's crying out for me to be her corner man. Right? She needs me to nurture her. She needs me to coach her and give her strategy and listen to how her day was. She needs me to help bind up her wounds and heal her broken heart. And it feels like a burden. And now you don't want to go in the house. On the flip side, if she was going to embrace being your corner man and be that person that you think she's supposed to be for you, you are now a burden when you come in the house. If that's how she feels about you coming in the house, I promise you she's going to resent and hate when you come in the house, just like you hate going in the house. What if you did it God's way? What if you spent that 10 minutes in the car before you went in the house? What if you stopped at the doctor's office, the good doctor, the one who actually binds up wounds and heals broken hearts, the one who said, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest? What if you spent that 10 minutes in his presence, casting your cares onto him, letting him speak to you and remind you that you're loved and cared for and give you wisdom and understanding and empathy and compassion? And now when you go into the house, instead of being that burden to your wife and like, yo, I need you to help me feel better, you're like, man, I'm so full right now. I wonder how my wife's day was. Could she use some of this love that I got? You're ready to be a husband. You're ready to be a father. You're ready to be the man of the house that makes everyone feel safe and protected and provided for. Not just financially. I can provide you with some love. I can provide you with some presence. I can provide you with some peace instead of needing you to give it to me because I didn't go to God to get it first.